This is one of the most expensive cards in Riftbound. And the crazy part is that most collectors will probably never pull this card themselves. This is none other than Baron Nashor, the first ultimate card in Riftbound. And if you know League of Legends, and I'll bet you do, you know Baron is not just any monster. When a team takes down Baron, things are about to change. It's one of those iconic moments where a game can suddenly change and turn around. So when Baron became the first ultimate card in Riftbound, first of all, I was very happy, but next to that, I think they made the perfect choice. An ultimate card should feel like something powerful, something big, something massive, and Baron is exactly that. But now comes the real question. Is Baron just another rare card, or does it have the potential to become something more? Let's take a closer look on why collectors are paying so much attention to this card right now. With the release of Unleashed, Riot introduced a brand new rarity to Riftbound, called the Ultimate Rare. And Baron is the first to receive it, making it the first of its kind and the card to introduce it. And what makes it even more interesting is that Riot mentioned that ultimate cards won't be appearing in every set. So this is not something we should expect to see all the time. And if they really keep it that way, then every ultimate card in the future could feel like something big. And you know what? For collectors like me or yourself, that matters. Because a card can just be rare, but it does not mean that people will care about it forever. The card itself needs to have something more. It needs to have meaning. It needs to be connected to something people actually like. And it should feel limited. And Baron has exactly that. Lots of League players know him, he has history, and he has that iconic feeling. So for me, this card has already more going for it than its pull rate. Of course, Riftbound is new, so we don't know how collectors will look at this card years from now on. However, if the game keeps growing, I do think Baron has the right ingredients to be something big in the future. Another thing I would quickly like to go over is the artwork of ultimate cards themselves. Unlike previous big pull cards in Riftbound, they do not seem to reuse their old artwork with a signature or stamp on top. Ultimate cards do seem to have their own unique artwork, making them even more unique and even more collectible to me. In Unleashed, Baron comes in a few different versions. First of all, you have the epic version. Secondly, you have the showcase version. And last but not least, you have of course the ultimate version. But then comes the big question. How hard is Baron actually to pull? And this is where it gets a bit crazy. Riot confirmed that ultimate cards will appear in less than 0.1% of packs, meaning in less than 1 in 1000 packs. And to put it into perspective, one booster box has around 24 packs. So to reach 1000 packs, you'll have to open more than 40 booster boxes. And even then nothing is guaranteed. And that is what makes this card so crazy to me. Only a few people will ever pull this card themselves. And that would also explain why Baron is being treated as the main chase card of Unleashed. And honestly, I completely agree. If we look at the most recent listings and sold prices, we'll see that Baron sits right on top of the set. Another thing I'm keeping in mind is the price of Unleashed itself. Right now, Unleashed is relatively affordable compared to a lot of other booster boxes out there. So when you compare the current box price to the value of Baron, and if Unleashed boxes start climbing later on, I would expect Baron to get a lot more attention. And if demand stays strong, these prices may end up looking low later on. And it also makes me wonder what Riot will do next with ultimate cards. We know Baron was the first one, but who or what will be the next one? Could it be Elder Drake? Could it be Rift Herald? Or who knows, maybe even our boy Skull Crab. But I really would like to know what you think. Do you think Baron deserves to be the first ultimate card? And who do you think will be the next ultimate card in the future? Please let me know in the comments. And if you're new to Riftbound and you would like to know where it all started, I also made a video about Origins. I'll leave a link on the screen so you can check it out. As always, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.